Good morning, folks. Toaster here. Got another Ace Tanker replay, this time in the T-34-3. We are on encounter in steps, and we're just pushing up. We are top tier this game, so we need to have an impact on the game. And you always want to go towards the flag. I've already mentioned that time and time again. And we've got quite a few guys that are over on the other side. We got a T-34, a Tiger, a VK, KV-2, and one of our light tanks for some unknown reason. So we are pushing up. We do want to be aggressive, and we do not want to stop at the cap. However, stopping at the cap in order to get shots is okay, because a lot of times guys come up into this where this T-50-2 is, and our first target is the Thunderbolt. So he's got about 160 millimeters, 150 millimeters of frontal armor. And so with 175 pen, you can easily pen that if you don't get a low damage roll. So we're just lining up for another shot, and we get, that's a fairly lucky shot in this thing. So get another shot for almost free. You know, we've lost maybe 200 health and done 750. So there's a little bit of a brown trousers moment, and we get the KV-2 staring us in the face, and we aren't even hull down. So we're just trying to work these guys back, right? We want to make sure and push them backwards. But I noticed my two other guys are not really being very aggressive. Granted, they're bottom tier tanks, and I understand that, but at any rate, we're trying to bait a shot from this KV-2 so we can push up, because we've already lost the other side. So this is a bad deal. We've lost the other side, and we have not cleared this side off. So we do get a shot on the KV-85, and we're able to take him out. So the real problem is this KV-2, right? And he fires. And so because he fires, I know I can get probably 2 shots in, or that's what I'm expecting. And we go for his lower plate just because we can. And he is in full back off mode. Now he's still moving, right? So when he's moving, I know for a fact he's got terrible blue. So we're not having much luck, and we could have loaded gold here, and maybe we should have, but it's currently 3-8. So we've faffed around with this KV-2 for way too long. That's part of the issue. But we have a KV-2 in cap, which is always a really bad idea. And we're able to, he hits us for 700, but apparently he was firing AP rounds. So, or at least there. They've got a 1357F here, which I would really like to get rid of, because he's super dangerous. He can do a ton of damage to me, but we do miss him. So, unfortunate. We lose quite a bit of health here, but it is what it is, right? So all we're trying to do is keep our armor face towards this guy, and he makes a mistake. Now right here, watch this. See this 1357 trying to sneak around the side? I want to kill him more than anything. The LT-432 I can deal with, but I can't deal with 2 guns, and he is a one-shot. So we go ahead and take him out, and we reface our armor towards the light tank. Now what he's doing here is he's pushing up the hill, and every time he goes up the hill he loses speed, and that is the reason he's not able to outturn me. So the M44 now has shot at me, so I know he's a free kill. We're able to take him out, and suddenly it's 10-12. So the problem is I've lost most of my health, and even though I've got 6 kills and I've got a KV-2 with me, he makes some mistakes that in a KV2 you don't want to get spotted if you can help it. You know, you want them to get close, and you want to be pre-aimed on a corner so you can get a sure kill. But he pushes out and in a position he should not be pushing. He should just be sitting back. So he does have more health than I do, but quite honestly, if he would have just sat back, that would have helped us out a lot. But we've got 3,500 damage here, so we're doing our best, I feel like. And it looks like this M46, this Korean Patton, is trying to go after our KV2, and he does eventually kill him. So I make a mistake here and take a shot that I probably shouldn't have taken. And now I've got a T-29, so I have got to vamoose, right? Because that T-29 has almost all of his health. And this T-52 is actually playing it quite well. And that's the end of the game. We pull out, and the ISM's right there, which he was at least a 2-shot for me. The T-29 was a 2 to 3 shot, and the T-52 was a 1-shot. So in order to finish that game would have been really, really hard. But nevertheless, we end up with 3,900 damage, 2,100 blocked, and 500 assists. So I feel like we did our part. Let's go ahead and take a look at the after-action report on this one. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are at the after-action report. Of course, we did get an ace tanker. We got a Radley Walters, which is very uncommon for me, a high caliber and a top gun. We ended up with 900 experience, and the next guy had 364. So that Korean Patton did really well. The LT-432 did really well. And that ISM, I think he must have blocked a bunch of damage or something. They all did well, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or I'm sorry, we had 2 guys that did 0 damage, and we had a bunch of guys that didn't kill anything, and they're, 2, 3, 400 damage. So anytime that happens, you're going to end up with a loss, even though we did close to 4,000 damage. 19 shots, 15 hits, 13 pins, 3,900 damage, 2,100 blocked, 530 assist, 72,000 credits. With a premium account, we would have netted 30,000 even without a premium account. And I've got some weird payout going. I don't know what it is for this weekend, but 4,400 experience, so we're happy with that. But the Radley Walters is the big one. I've only had 2 aces this weekend, and both of them were on losses, and it's been, the teams have been really crazy. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Subscribe for more tanks, and we will catch you on the next one.